Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with The Credible Machine by Gene. It's not the incredible machine, just the credible one. All right, we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we're placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We just have these circles in the line connected by lines. They're called double arrows because they resemble the arrow constraint, but you have two circles, but the arrow is gone, so I think it's a pretty poorly named constraint if you don't have the historical knowledge of what an arrow is. But anyway, that's what they're called. So we have two circles. They're connected by a line. Whatever the digits are in the circles, their sum is equal to the sum of the digits that are on their connected line. Shared circles, just, it's like there's a separate double arrow here. So this is a double arrow and this is a double arrow, right? So these two sum to whatever these three are. And it doesn't add any non-repeat constraint. So just Sudoku non-repeat, the lines and the circles and whatever, repeat all you like as long as Sudoku allows you to. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay. I'm looking for, how about this? So I can make like a really basic deduction here, which is that we know that the entire box adds to 21. We also know that the two circles with its line I always add to an even amount because it's two times, it's the same sum twice. So it's multiplying by something by 2. That's even. So the box adds to an odd number and these 5 add to an even number. So this has to be odd in order to make the whole box an odd number. I know it's an amazing deduction, but anyway, we know. So that means that our sum is going to be either 20, 19, or 17. Sorry, I did that wrong. 20, 18, or 16. So these add to either, 8, 9, or 10. These add to 8, 9, or 10. So 1 is not possible on them. Darn. I don't know what to do with that. All right. What am I? How about this really long one? What are we doing with that? So we want to think about, first of all, what is the max these could add to? Well, we could do double 6, and double 6 is 12. What's the minimum we could put in here? Well, this can be a 1. This could be a 1. In here, they share a box, so they could be 1, 2, 3, and then this could be a 1. So the minimum is 1, 2, plus 6 is 8, 9. Well, that's really far from 12. That's really far from 12. Okay, so it's not that. Unless there's something wrong with doing the minimums here. I mean, if this was 1, 2, 3, this would be 4, 5, 6, which is 15. 2 cells can't add to 15. So actually the minimum here is a little bit different than we'd think. So the minimum here requires this to get maximized to 12. And so if this was maximized to 12, then the minimum here is going to be 21 minus 12, which is 9. So actually the minimum here is 9. I'm just going to say 9 here. And so we'd actually be able to do 3 plus 9, which is 12. Okay. So actually, we've just proven that all of these are 6. Because this needs to add to 9, which makes this add to 12. And if this adds to 9, it makes this whole line add to 12. And it means these all have to be 1s as well. Okay. So 1's in one of these two. 12 and 3, can we use a 1? We can't. No, we can. 1, 5, 6. Oh, but 6 isn't available. 6 is over here. Okay, so if we're adding to 9 and using a 6, we have to be 1, 2, 6. So this is our 1. This is a 2, 6 pair. And then this is just going to be 2, 3, 5, which adds to 12. Okay, that's a 10. Wait. I clearly did that wrong. Let's try that again. This adds to 9. It has to use the 6. So it's 1, 2, 6. Oh, that doesn't leave 2, 3, 5. It leaves 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's all I did. I just misscanned. Phew. All right, well, that's a 6. These 1s look up, placing this 1. And then all these 1s look in, placing this 1. Okay, 1s are done. So now this is minimum 2, 3, 4, which adds to 9, I guess. These actually are maximum 10. So they can't use 6. So if they add to 9 or 10, actually, we know what these add to. No, we don't. Do we know? I mean, these are down to 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's write that out. This is definitely not going to, well, I don't know. Is it going to be a 2? No, because this has to either, what was I saying? What I was saying before, right? I don't know. I feel like I had something, but I don't know if it was right. Okay, well, let's just keep looking at, okay, 6 one of these two. I think I was looking at these two, right? They max at 10. And then these are minimum 2, 3, 4, which mins 9. Yeah, so these add to 9 or 10. So we can't do, without 6s, that means we're doing 4s and 5s. And we definitely contain a 5. Because if we were double 4, we'd add to 8, which isn't possible. Okay, so I had that. I just lost the thread. And so if one of these is a 5, they actually see this cell and this cell. That removes 5 from these. I know it's a small deduction. These have 2 and 3 on them. So if this was 2, 3, 5, it would be 10. And that's not possible anymore. Okay. I think this has to be 2, 3, 4. Because if it was 2, 3, 5, we'd add to 10. But now this would have to be a 4, and these wouldn't add to 10. I bet you there's just something silly with this. Right. So we know that this adds to 14. And then we got it. Yeah, okay. We can use even and odd. These add to 14. And we know that this is an even number. So this needs to be even. So it's a 4, making that a 5. And then that gives us the 9 that we thought, which we otherwise had proven, in other ways had proven needed to be. But I like that proof. Anyway, 5 looks up. So this is a hidden 5, 6 pair. And then this is 2, 3, and this is a 4. Okay, and so then this is 2, 3, 5. I wonder. So we know what this adds to. It's 2, 3, 5, right? It adds to 10. And so this needs to get us to either 11 or 12. This is 10, so but that's not a 1. So it's getting us to 12. That's a 6. That's 3. That's 5. That's 3. Okay, over here we get the 2 and the 6. We get the 5. We get the 3 and the 2. All right, cascade of Sudoku here. That's 3. That's 2. That's 3. All right. 2, 4, 5. That's not a 5. This is 4, 5. This is 3. No. No, I made a mistake. Okay, let's not go so fast. Let's just go back to here. I got the 3. I got the 2. I got the 3. This is a 4, 5 pair. This is 2, 4, 5. That's not a 5. I think, I don't know. What is this? 3, 4, 5? Oh, okay. Actually, okay. Yeah, I think we're fine now. I don't know what I did. This is 4, 5 pair. All right, 4, 5 pair places the 3 in the column. That was the last 3. Okay. I don't know what I did. Let's just keep going. So, is there... I don't think there's a sum I haven't done. It's got to be... Oh, no, it's this. Well, with this one, we know what this adds to. That's a 20, so this is a 4. That's 2 and 4. That's 2 and 5. That's 4 and 5. That's 4 and 5, and we're done. Okay. Back to the start. The first thing I deduced. All right. Cool puzzle, Gene. I enjoyed that. It was definitely a credible machine, for sure. All right. Well, how'd you do?